All right, I'm gonna tell you straight up. This video is very calm. I filmed a long video. I chopped it in 2 parts. Part 2 is coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna edit it, get it ready to get posted tomorrow. When I tell you, stay tuned for that. It's coming out Easter Sunday, 3 p.m. If you don't watch it Easter Sunday, watch it another day. I think I finally understand it. I'm not even playing with you. This video is going to be great. Check it out. On to this one. This one's pretty calm. It's like a game of telephone. The further you get from the origin, the more distorted it gets. The Catholic Church is the end of the telephone game, is what this guy says. And this is from why I don't trust the church fathers. I take this back, right? Some dude in the comments is like, all right, saying you don't trust them is kind of crazy because without them, you wouldn't have the Bible. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. You're right. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of talking crazy, right? All right, I guys doing today, but to hop into an action. The first things first, though, just make sure you like that video. Hit a like, it's a full screen, scroll a bit, like it. Full screen it back up. You feel me? So I know I said yesterday in the little update video that I wanted to give you guys a live stream of me replying to comments. However, that did not go as planned. Now did it? Because I filmed a little update before we had everything that we had to do. So I filmed that before I had everything I had to do. I got like 3.5 hours of sleep tonight. Woke up, went to my lab, did some work, had lunch with a friend, came back, played soccer. Oh my gosh, I don't even play soccer, but I played for 2 hours. Like, it was mad fun because it was with my friends and everything, but like with the amount of physical activity I did yesterday, I hit the most monstrous chest I ever hit in my life yesterday, off of probably like 5-6 hours of sleep. Then went rock climbing, 4 hours of sleep. That's not enough adequate sleep if you know anything about a chest and tries day, and rock climbing. Woke up to go to my lab, get lunch, play soccer for 2 hours, all 4 hours of sleep after that physical activity. So I came home, I just passed out. I ain't got time like that in the day. Tomorrow's Easter, I got to get homework done and everything. I'm trusting the Lord, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really stressed, but I'm just saying that's the reason I ain't getting a live stream. But I figured we can do these comments together. And that way you can see the UI too. If you don't really know what a YouTube comment section or the UI look like, the interface, user interface for a YouTube creator's comment section, you can see, and then you could understand how janky it is. I will say the one thing, I don't know if I built this comment section and y'all are a representation of me and my sense of humor, but I'm loving it. Right, we got this guy right here. He said, what's good? Hope you do. How you doing? I'd like to do a video with you on the topic if you don't mind. Blessings. My IG got hacked. Right, give him my IG. I just sent him my email. Hit my email, please. Well, it's not an at. This is the email that I use for my business. Not my business, I'm sorry. That I use for my music. I don't really drop music recently just because I've been more focused on this, right? I want to focus on my intent on learning the Bible first, and then I do with taking other priorities. So I haven't been gaming. I paid like $70 at the beginning of the semester in bundles and games. I ain't played a single one because I just been focused on this. I'm like, I'm doing this. I ain't made a single song. I've been, recording ideas and thoughts. I haven't been looking at beats or nothing. Like, so hopefully we can set something up. Boom, boom. All right, cool. This is what I was talking about. I don't know if I curated this comment section. Nah, for real though. Like, bro is trying to be funny. I think it's funny. It's like a game of telephone. The further you get from the origin, the more distorted it gets. The Catholic Church is the end of the telephone game, is what this guy says. And this is from why I don't trust the church fathers. I take this back, right? Some dude in the comments is like, all right, saying you don't trust them is kind of crazy because without them, you wouldn't have the Bible. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. You're right. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of talking crazy, right? Now, I guess the YouTuber inside of me was going for that thumbnail clickbait. Not clickbait, but, I think if you've been on the channel for a little bit, you would gauge what I meant by that, because I think this was the second one after the main video that popped off. But I would comment usually something like, could you please show me how you got to this conclusion? Because also, this is a later video, and I would say the video that I did 2 days ago, before the little update video, is pretty explanatory on why I don't believe that, right? We broke down the little rock thing. We got this guy coming in with a straight, I don't know. I'm gonna hit bro with a thank you for the honesty. because low key, me too. Right. All right, so my boy here, he comes with a good one, right? His name is Israel Reyes, 5042. No hate, but then how can you trust them when it comes to compiling the Bible, which doesn't happen until maybe the 4th century, but you can't trust their binding teachings before? It seems to be special pleading. And he's somebody, Big Shots, 1240 says, because their teaching comes from the understanding of the Bible. Our same God commanded the Jews continuous reading of the same text, and in a way, we are commanded the same. I don't know if that's a sufficient answer for me personally from Big Shots, but I'm gonna give it a like. I think. You can dispute in the comments whether I should have liked that or not. I'm just showing love because he commented, right? That's another thing. I do like how I can heart all these stuffs and everything because I appreciate the fact that everyone's commenting. I personally don't like when creators are like, everybody leave a comment, amen, do this and do that. It's like, because they're trying to drive the algorithm stuff, and I think that's part of the reason that some of these videos did pretty well. And by did pretty well, I mean like 500 views, right? And they gave me a decent chunk of subscribers in a short amount of time. By a decent chunk, I mean like max 10. But I'm more so doing comments with the purpose of learning. And no hate to anybody that does comments for algorithm engagement, because at the same time, right, we want algorithm engagement so that way more people can get the message. Because when it came to my no God no morals video, a lot of people who was pushed that video were atheists, right? And so it helped them see the message. And then with that, they were commenting, maybe a little angry, but they were still commenting. And with that, the video not only gets pushed more, but then I come into the description to kind of refute their claims, because I thought I made myself pretty clear in the video. But you always get people that skip over some facts, because also you can't remember everything that happens in a 12-minute video. I couldn't even remember this instance of everything that happened in a 1 minute 30 video, right? I saw something, I left a comment. It was a funny comment, but bro commented back like crashing out on me, low key. Like he was like more of a comedy YouTuber, so it was kind of like a funny retort to my comment. But I was still like, dang, I didn't pay attention well enough in this minute 30 long video, and now I look stupid. But it's okay, because other people were finding his comment funny, and I took it in good faith, because that's what he kind of does. He kind of roasts the stupid comments, and I was like, I got turned into one of those. I feel good. I feel good. Anyway, but so for this, I would say, so I said that's a fair response. I think some of my other videos break it down a little further, specifically, but it seems to me like they have a low-key workspace salvation. And then I'll say, I will be honest to say that this specific video is probably made with a little more bias that isn't present in some later ones. Boom. And that's all I'd say to that. I don't really like the way I just commented to this, actually, because I didn't entreat a question, nor did I give a fair answer, other than like I had a little bit more bias. I still am ill-informed, so let me say that. I am still uninformed and seeking information to help with the understanding of these topics. And then I feel fully honest and complete in my response to that comment. I skipped down to this one just because it doesn't have to really revolve around refuting comments, because it's on like one of my Bible breakdown videos, my reviews, because these typically the comments are usually just like, good job, or I love this book, or hey, I noticed you said this, and then they ask a question, and it's like usually just more lighthearted. Like this guy, Tyler Fast 106. Great vid, man. Been listening to the messages about meekness today, and turning the other cheek is a pathway to peace. Vid that complements the message perfectly. Also cool to see that you're an ECE, early childhood education. That's my major. I'm an EA special needs myself, and we need more level-headed men out there. So obviously I'm gonna give bro a like, and I say thank you so much. Honestly, I gotta work on the turn the other cheek in certain situations too, but glad to hear it, man. These kids need more good male role models nowadays. If you didn't know, since I'm early childhood education, about 3%, I believe, of all kindergarten teachers are males. And you can see in the whole teaching space, it's mostly white woman dominated. So me being a non-white woman in two ways, right? I'm not white and I'm not a woman. You know, it's helped shifting the barriers, right? And then we see that single mother homes are at an all-time high. Kids nowadays need good role models in the classroom. I think that's part of the reason that God led me on this path. I always wanted to help people, but I think specifically that's the reason God put me here. If you don't know how God put me here, I didn't know where I was going to college. My parents always kind of instilled it to me because I tried in school, because my little brother, he didn't try as hard as me in school, and they let him go to trade school, and now he gonna be making mad money. But it's okay, I'm cool with it, and teachers don't make a lot. But I trust God, right? So I came to college. I thought they accepted me for one major. I applied here for nursing, thinking I could get this specific scholarship. They didn't accept me for nursing, but they didn't tell me that. So I decided to come here. They told me they didn't. I switched my majors to psychology, learned through one of my classes I could get out within 5 years with a master's if I switched to another major, which is like social work. So I switched to that, was thinking I was going to become a prisoner and marriage counselor, helping marriages, and then, trying to preach the gospel through that, and then going to prisons and counseling and trying to preach the gospel through that is what my man-made path looked like. And so on to switch over, when I was trying to switch to the social work type major, there's only one option in the checkbox, which I thought was like family something whatever. Turns out it was the box that I had clicked, which was the only option, was early childhood education. And you got to think to some point, like, they sent me the form of how to switch your major. There's only one box in there. It just kind of seems like it was God's plan. At least that's how I was looking at it. I was like, one, I didn't even know what college I wanted to go to. There was a night I broke down crying, literally just asking God, where do you want me? Please just put me where you want me to go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go. Just help me. And that's how I think I got to college. Conveniently, this school left out the fact they didn't accept me for nursing on their thing, because if I knew they didn't, I wouldn't know. I'd have come here. So, boom, I'm here. Try to switch my majors. He puts me here, and I'm like, shoot, you know what? I wasn't even supposed to come to the college. I wasn't even supposed to be in this major. I wasn't even supposed to switch and did none of this. And then, yeah, so I think this is just where God led me. And since then, I've been having a blast. I'm interning in a little classroom with like 2 to 3 year olds. They're the cutest things ever, man. I'll tell you, I love these kids. They're so great. And it strengthens me, man, because I want to have my own family one day. I don't know if that's going to really happen, to be honest, but I would love to have my own family, at the least adopt or foster, because Jesus said, let the little children come to me. And there's so many kids nowadays without homes, and the Bible said we got to take care of the vulnerable, like the orphans and the widows, and so many kids without parents and good role models, that I think men, like biblical men, can be a real driving force in having these kids create a better life. And not only that, but spreading the gospel and raising better men in society, right? So that was long-winded. All right, that's the end of part 1. Make sure you stay tuned for part 2, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.